we're back. Sorry about that, chat. Sorry about that. We got a somebody just told us that we had lost connectivity. That's they appreciate that, chat.
Probably just me.
Yeah, when you're dealing with your buddy got some cheap ass internet, we tend to go in and out of chat. You know, that's what happens when you roll with Infinity.
That's what happens when you got kids on the internet.
Tell them to cut it off. Just tell them to cut it off for a couple minutes.
Hey, she got the tablet taken away.
Man, we lost
Check
connectivity.
this. Hold up. I'm changing the subject. This girl, literally was cussing people out on Roblox.
On Roblox.
Yeah.
How you cuss people out on Roblox? Is that a real
First of all, you ate. Who were you cussing out?
Is that a real thing?
Apparently it was. That's what her mom told me.
So she get put on a punishment.
She got kicked off the game. This is the fourth time.
Wait.
And this is what she said. She said at least this word isn't as bad as the last time I used.
Wait, Roblox kick you out the game or mom kick you out the game?
No, her mom kicked her out the game.
This some next level stuff. So she done got booted from the game. What she do?
She just told somebody hell no. She said to her mom, at least that's nicer than the last time I said.
I didn't know you can curse somebody out in Roblox. Is the game that serious?
Mo. She ate. This 8-year-old playing Roblox cussing people out over a day. I don't even know what they do on there.
It got to be a serious game, man. Got to be a serious game.
I just know Roblox is rich because they don't take my money. Shout out to Roblox if they want to sponsor.
Just get you some free coins.
give free cards or something.
Oh man, that's crazy though. Like I didn't think Roblox was that serious where you get cursed out and stuff. Man.
Apparently it is. It's like what was it Fortnite? They be on Fortnite doing the same stuff.
Yeah, I used to be in the Fortnite. Not anymore. I'll play some Call of Duty with the squad and stuff like that. That's about it. No Fortnite though. Call of Duty. I play some. Earlier today I was playing some NCAA, trying to decompress.
College football.
Yeah, trying to decompress from work, bro. So I'm going through the season, getting my ass whooped right now. But yeah. Quarterback.
When was the last time I played a video game? Was the ones that I had in my garage got rid of.
That's what happened. You see? But you'll play some beer pong.
Oh yeah. Shuffleboard. What's the other game?
Let's not talk about the shuffleboard.
I still gotta redeem myself. All these games.
Aren't you tired of redeeming yourself from a shuffleboard?
Nope. It's redeemed. It's like LeBron and redeemed team.
Hey, well, we'll be able to play Super Bowl weekend, people. We're going to be at Mad Greek, just FYI, Super Bowl weekend. Come join us.
We broadcasting live from there?
We ain't broadcasting live. We'll be on after that.
I'll be broadcasting live.
But, yeah.
If we got to do it after, I don't know what that episode look like.
I don't know if we're going to be able to do it after. We may have to take the night off that day.
Oh, wow. So what else is in the news, Mo?
And I'm looking at some of everything. Chip Kelly got his championship. Now he feels like he needs to be in the NFL. More importantly, he decided to go to the damn Raiders. I was gonna
say something about the Raiders. Man, I have a feeling that there will be a message sent.
We got friends that are Raider fans, but damn, I feel bad. First, they hired Pete Carroll, who's 80 years old.
Chip Kelly since he's out of Oregon.
Then they go after Chip Kelly, who's not any better. You know, I just feel bad. I don't know. Tom Brady's not doing a good job there.
What do you mean? You've been broadcasting.
Well, hey, he's part owner. He's been part of the
interview. He got like 5%.
According to Al Davis, he's been part of the interview process. Al, Mark, whichever one it is, he's been part of it. I don't know, man. Oh no, one of the things. I guess the Raiders feel, that they're gonna sell their tickets regardless of who's there. So
it's in Vegas. It's in Vegas.
Yeah, I ain't mad at them.
Shoot, I ain't mad at Vegas.
Man,
that's nice.
Hey,
so with the fifth, they got fifth pick, right?
Yeah. Yeah. You think they're gonna go after Shadur?
I will Shadur. What you ain't got? What other quarterback you want to take? They say Moore's probably gonna go first.
I don't know, man. Raiders need more than a quarterback, bro. They need a whole life. They're
you
just
said a whole life?
Yeah, man. They're just as bad as the damn Cowboys, man.
A whole life.
Man, they need a whole new turnaround. You know what? They got to change their name. That's the problem, right? Like you've moved cities 3 times, right? You go from LA to Oakland, right? Now you're in Vegas. You got to change your name. You need a new name.
What would you change it to?
I don't know.
Let me see.
They already got the Las Vegas Knights, right? Like that's a hockey team or something. So I don't know. It got to be something exotic.
Exotic.
Yeah, but they got to change their name. If they change their name, maybe they'll be good.
What about the Vipers? Isn't that the UFL team?
I don't know. They got to come up with something creative. Hell, be the Desert.
They ain't changing that name.
But
you know, much money invested into Raiders.
They got a lot invested, but boy, sad seeing them lose like that.
They lose the whole fan base. Man. You talk about a new life. They would definitely have a new life.
That's what I'm saying.
It broke. Because ain't nobody buying no Las Vegas Vipers.
That's not a bad team name, actually.
I think that is the UFL team.
Viper?
I might be wrong. Somebody will tell you.
Man.
One thing about the stuff that I say is not fact checked. Majority of the time.
Well, I believe that. That's why I got to sit over here and fact check you every time.
That it's got to be somebody to do that.
What else? What else going on today?
I'm dropping stuff.
But like these planes are dropping like flies. Man,
that was not a good analogy.
It was not, but they dropping, man. It's sad what's going on in that space right there.
Shoot, just had flown a lot last year.
Yeah, we're gonna be back on them this year. So, all you can do is put your hands in the pilot, put your faith in the pilot and God, and just keep it pushing.
Oh, I thought you was about to give us your opinion on the what happened on the crash.
I don't know, man. I keep the politics aside, but I mean, when you look at that
politics.
I mean, well, it depends on who you're talking to, right? That president of ours definitely brought in politics, but I don't know, man. It's unfortunate. It was an unfortunate situation. It was sad, right? Like you can't really blame nobody. Only thing they can do is just do the research and homework and make sure it doesn't happen again, right? Like I think that's the best way to look at it. But
we 20 minutes here. You came to it already.
Yeah, I think we lost airtime early on. So. Hey, thanks to the chat for saying, hey man, I was only on for 3 minutes.
Hey, well, I got this little segment just came up with. It's called Mo, you won't believe this.
Oh boy, what's up?
Okay.
What won't I believe, Marcus? There's nothing you can say.
This is actually fact checked. This is actually fact checked. So, but in Japan, a million people telling to not shower or wash their clothes because there was a guy inside a 3-ton truck fell into a 75-foot sinkhole in the middle of Tokyo.
What?
In the middle of Tokyo.
So they telling a million people don't wash their ass?
To not shower or wash their clothes.
No.
Do you believe it? Do you believe it?
No. There's no way. What the hell article you be reading, bro? Like, you just googling shit.
I knew you was gonna
this.
ask me this. So I got this from the Straight Arrow News. I don't know. You can Google it all you want. They said it.
The Straight Arrow News. Mark, that don't even sound right, bro.
That's it.
The Straight Arrow News. Listen to yourself, man.
See, that's why I had to ask you. Do you believe this?
Boy, you gonna get a virus. No wonder why that damn internet's going in and out. Who's over on the street? That's why that internet's going in and out. That makes sense now. It makes sense.
I got another one. I got another one. Did you believe that Kendrick Lamar is the first person ever to win Grammys off a diss track?
I can see that. I mean,
he actually did.
Not like us.
You ain't see Grammys?
Not like us was unbelievable, man. So I mean, I can see that.
I heard it a million times in LA.
It got to the point I hated the song. Like it got to the point I was riding with Haney, I think, and we were in LA, and every time that song came on,
you got dropped live.
I just got a headache. I got a headache every time. I drop a bomb for Haney.
Drop a bomb, Mr. CEO.
Hey, yeah, I did again. Drop a bomb for Haney, Rose City basketball, doing good things. You're in the Portland area, doing good things.
Oh man. So I wouldn't expect the diss track to that much for a Grammy. Like people write some interesting songs that actually you know. I know the song was good. It was hyped up, but it wasn't Grammy status to me.
Well, and you know the NFL right now is telling him don't play that song during the Super Bowl.
Like there it is.
I mean, how crazy it is?
Was hyped on no Grammy.
Yeah, how crazy is that, right? You're being told not to play something in the Super Bowl that I think, like, I ain't gonna say it divided the world, but man, it was like.
Are you a Drake fan?
No, I'm just a fan of good music, man. I ain't got no favorite artist or anything like that. Like all of these artists,
we don't want no DMs.
Hey, all of these artists makes really good songs. If you sit back and really think about it, right? Like you can pick every artist and it's a different song or a good song. But again, I grew up in the South, so you know you listen to a lot of Southern music, a lot of T.I., a lot of.
Who's your favorite rapper then?
Oh man, I don't have one, man. I don't have
okay,
one.
give me a
five. I grew up. I love Bone Thugs and Harmony, man. Like that was my
straight out Cleveland.
That was my crap.
Okay,
man.
okay.
Like I love myself some Bone Thugs and Harmony.
East 1999.
Yeah. Now, I mean, shoot, man. Now I drive backwards and forward to basketball practice, man. I'm driving in silence most of the time.
Sure. I'll be throwbacks.
Nah, most of the time.
90s.
Most of the times I'm in the car, it's pure silence. I use it as reflection time and thinking and stuff like that. Every once in a while, I throw some music on, and it's always, you know, I go to Apple Music and I just go to one of the Southern stations, just so that I can listen to the Southern music. You know, the Outkast, the Bone Crushers, you know, T.I. All of those old school Camouflage, you know, like just all of those old school down
original
south.
hot boys.
Yeah, man. Hey, we went with the New Orleans stuff. We wasn't with the juveniles and stuff like that. It was true. It was true Georgia stuff, man. It was true Georgia stuff.
Okay. Man, who's mine?
What about you?
Kurt. Or like all
what's your top 5, bro?
I'm a big Tupac. Well, that's everybody. Tupac, Biggie. You don't say that. I like Wayne.
Everybody loves Tupac, Biggie. That was just good music back in the day, bro. Now that you know what you know, right? Growing up in the '90s as a kid was a little bit different.
Who else? Big Nas fan.
Well, now that you know what you know, that's a whole different ball game.
It just kind of depends because I could if I want to listen to some lyrical stuff,
See, it
I'll
depends
hit
on the
back and
mood.
listen to it.
It depends on the mood.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
then, like I said, I can throw on some Whoop, there it is, and have a great time.
Yeah, it depends on the
Hey,
mood. That's the key right there. It's all about the mood, man. Like I say that a million times. Like, you know, people like, oh, who's your favorite artist? Man, it's all about the mood. Like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether you're reading a book, whether you're watching a good TV show. It's just all about what you feel like listening to or watching or reading, right? Some people read. I'm a listener. I don't read. Hey, I got books. I start reading them. I do. I'll start a book. Just never be able to finish.
I ain't gonna even lie. The most reading I do is on the phone.
I never be. I never get to finish it, man. But I'm a listener though. I definitely listen to some audios. Listen to some stuff, which is really good.
Why is it not mine's recording?
You're online, Marcus. You good. Don't push no button. Because I think you the one that clicked us off a few minutes ago. Don't you go over there pushing buttons. Here you go.
All right, Ma, I got one more question. What more?
What you got?
Did you know that they had to rush Diddy to the hospital the night secretly out of the jail?
What they done did to Diddy?
You didn't know that happened?
I was told audio's great. What they do to Diddy?
I don't know. He go get some tests ran. So they took him out of jail to run his tests. Late Thursday night, so people wouldn't know.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. I mean, this whole Diddy stuff over the last, 2024 was crazy, right? Like, it started with Shannon and Cat. And then you got Diddy. I mean, it was just a crazy year to just sit back and listen. But, you know, I think it's crazy because you sit back and you hear all of these stories in terms of what Diddy done did. And then if you ever go back and you watch Making the Band, he was already crazy in that damn thing back in the day. But then everybody they interview say, oh, I left before the party started. So who the hell was he partying with then if everybody left?
Everybody that hasn't talked yet?
Like who?
I don't know. I was at the party.
Spill the beans.
If I was a party, you would know. I've been cat before cat.
You didn't get invited to the party?
No.
Ah, they did you like that, bro? You ain't get the invite?
I would have been just see. That's what they was doing.
You would have been like, Cat Williams. That's why Cat don't get invited to the party because he come back and tell the world.
I probably would have told while it was happening. You're supposed to give your phone in. Oh shoot.
I don't know, man. I just
live.
I just find it crazy.
Bouncing on that to go bed.
I just find it crazy. You sit back and you think about that stuff because I was listening to something the other day about Diddy, and I'm like, damn, it seems like everybody they talk about wasn't at the party. Every time they bring it up, they weren't at the party.
Man, every time we try to get some money, something coming up.
Man,
you was good to try to buy this thing.
Yeah,
Bill Cosby was good to try to buy the network.
That's true. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
That's why I'm broke.
Hey, they don't come after the broke people. Actually, the government come after the broke people.
No. Well, yeah,
hey, we got our first chat.
Who said something?
We had somebody said they saw the Diddy MRI for a former injury. So that's
injury.
Yeah, he was injured before. Now where he was injured at, no one knows.
I was gonna say something. What's the
rule?
I was check out the audience.
No one knows. No one knows where he was injured at, but there was an injury.
It was there. Take that.
It was a former injury, bro.
Hey,
it wasn't a new one.
I know. Y'all see all these people get caught up with stuff. You still beat that Diddy though. Or if some R. Kelly come on.
You can't hate on the music, bro. Like
I wanted PB like that.
like
Why you can't play that?
I don't, you know,
Or
people.
Michael Jackson? What?
But again, you can't hate on the past, the music though. I think that's the thing. Like R. Kelly, I still jam on Kelly. I mean, you just can't hate on the music, right? Like the music.
Who does this? Who
Who
calls in the
calls in
middle
the
of
middle
shit
of
all the
shit all
time?
the time?
This just
This
doesn't
just
make any
doesn't make any
sense.
sense.
Who calling you?
In the middle of the show. I don't
Somebody
know.
calling you mid show? Is it somebody?
Mid game.
Let me ask you this:
Mid practice.
Is it somebody you communicate with and they know where you at?
Mid practice.
Oh, that's the worst, bro. My wife do that sometimes. She be like, and then I be like, I'm in practice. Hey, and I'll be like, I'm in practice. You know what her response be? Oh, I forgot you had practice. Well, where the hell I'm at then if I ain't at practice?
No, they don't get misremembering.
Marcus, I'm being told in the chat that you're echoing.
Oh, my bad. It's because my garage.
You're going to have to fix your shit, bro. I told you to get a better microphone. It's this cheap-ass
internet. The mic.
It's this cheap-ass internet. We apologize.
It's the spacious state of my garage, man.
It's just that cheap-ass internet. We apologize.
Let me fix it.
Just don't close out and back in. Just don't close out and back in, but you echoing big cash. Man, I can't
It doesn't
believe
give me the cancellation thing.
I can't believe they don't put Diddy up. Man, they don't put Diddy and Diddy to the hospital already.
That's second time.
Man.
He had a breakdown on Christmas.
Is he gonna be guilty? What you think, man? His trial's coming up here in a couple months.
Oh, he got more people. More people. He guilty.
Oh, he's guilty. You think he ain't never getting out again?
I don't know. Money talk. But at some point you got the money with the wrong people that could be caught up in the stuff he was doing. He probably stuck.
Well, you think he gonna snitch on some people, or you think he just gonna stay strong?
Somebody got them videos. I ain't got them.
Oh no, man, that's a tough one, bro. That's a tough one.
He cleaned that hard drive.
Yeah.
He took all that stuff. Somebody got them videos.
Yeah. So the chat just said Chris Brown won Best R&B Album of 2025. We ain't even in.
I didn't even know he had an R&B album last year.
We just started 2025.
I'm
31.
I'm still bumping. Look at me now.
You still got. I was you know what's funny that Chris Brown just came up. I fell asleep, but I was just watching his documentary on Prime like today. Like literally, I fell asleep watching it.
Chris Brown?
Yeah, but he has
crime.
Prime TV. Prime.
On Prime. Okay.
Yeah, but if you he talked about, if you sit back and just listen to that dude had a rough life, man. Like, man. But it was young. He was young, and he's still young, right? Like
I was gonna say he was at 14, 15.
Yeah. What is he? 30 now? But yeah, the Rihanna stuff. He was 17 years old when that stuff went down.
He shouldn't even been driving.
I was like, damn, 17. Like, man. But yeah, I'm being told he R&B album of 2025.
What was that album called?
I
gotta look that up.
I actually think
I ain't heard a single song. Oh, I hear my echo now.
At the Grammys, not this year release.
The Grammys are from last year, Mo.
Hey,
but I never heard a single song off the new album. If he had a new album,
no one listens to Chris Brown new music. I mean, he went on.
Somebody had to.
He went on tour last. The Grammy.
Who knows the name of the album that came out?
The Grammy people.
Oh my god.
I'm googling it. Calm down. Today's technology. But Chris Brown, man. Chris Brown, like, if you go back to a lot of his old music, man, his music is good. Good.
I'm a big Chris Brown fan. I'm a big Chris Brown fan.
That was 2025 nomination.
But what's his album? What's his album?
I'm gonna need you to calm down, bro. I'm looking for it. Is it really that hard to find albums this year?
Told you. Told you. I ain't heard nothing about it.
Because it's R&B, bro. When the last time you listened to some R&B?
Every day. Every day.
Matter of fact, I
just found out. Jagged Edge just had a new song.
It's called
so they dropping a new album.
It's called 1111.
11.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make a wish. That's because it's his 11th album.
Oh. Mic drop.
That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. I ain't mad at him for that one.
I'm about to check it out now that he won a Grammy for it.
Hey, Chris Brown, bro.
See what songs he got.
Well, shoot. You know how I was just saying nobody listened to it? He sold over 500,000 units.
I bet you play it right now. I know it.
Man.
Oh yeah. It's that new Chris Brown.
Yeah. Chris Brown. I like Chris Brown. I'm a big Chris Brown fan.
I got a feedback.
Chat, how's the audio? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Tell us something.
Oh, you know what?
We'll wait for somebody to tell us something. Hey, here, you know what? Marcus. I'm gonna tell you about a parent. Right?
Wait, where we going?
We're gonna switch the conversation. We're gonna talk a little bit about parenting.
About parenting?
Yeah, just parents in general. Parents and sports, bro.
So little overview is we coach high school sports. And he wants to talk a little bit about it.
Just a little bit. So
I'm gonna have a sip to this.
What are your thoughts, Marcus, on parents and sports in general? Think about it.
Overly involved.
We coach club basketball. We coach high school basketball. You know, last year I had a coach that almost got in a fight with another coach, and the coach was, because the kid wasn't good. Like, what is your what are your thoughts? Are parents doing too much? Are they doing too little?
Man, that's a tough one. Obviously, if you get a little too carried away, based on what's happening in the game as a parent, like yelling at the coaches, yelling at the players, yelling at the refs. Like that's a little too much. But you're talking to the guy that averaging 10.5 technicals a year. So I'm not a big fan of the refs myself.
I've actually done a good job. I haven't picked up a single technical foul this year. I think sometimes they're just getting a little bit too much into it. On the record, especially in AAU, travel ball stuff. I think parents needs to cheer and coaches needs to coach. And you know what? It's funny I just said that because it just popped up in the chat as well. I think some parents' egos ruin their kids.
But you also got your parents trying to live through their kids.
And I think that's what ruins the kids sometimes. You know that? Like I don't know. I preach a lot of, especially with the group of kids I have. We're super young, by the way. My varsity team has 3 seniors total. One of them starts, and then I'm sophomores and juniors. But I always preach a lot about living in the moment, right? With sports in general, because you don't want to have those regrets. 10, 15 years from now when you start to talk about, I wish I would have done this or I wish I would have done that. And we talked a lot about that, but then you have parents that there's moments I talk to parents and they talk about what they did when they were playing, right? And some of them are older than me, right? Like, so it's like, like it's funny because I don't talk a lot about, me when I played in high school, when I played in college. I don't talk a lot about it because I think I lived in that moment, right? And that moment of time was my moment of time, right? And now I'm just trying to make like these kids, I'm trying to make it be their moment of time. But then sometimes you just got some bad parents, man. Like, I'm not gonna, you got some bad parents out there, man, and not all of them, but you just have some bad parents, bro. And I think some parents um are very soft on their kids. Um, I think some parents are very tough on their kids, right? But what's the balance, right? Like, I think some parents are still living in our COVID years, still trying to make every excuse for their kid. Um, but one of the things I learned, and again, for those of you guys who don't know me, we didn't have the best life growing up. My mom worked her ass off, for my brothers and sisters, myself, to make sure we got everything we need. So, I had kind of a best of both worlds, right? My dad worked really hard, but was a little bit more wealthier or whatnot, where we were food stamps and stuff like that. So it's a little bit different lifestyle. So I can kind of relate to some of the kids that I coach right now because you can some of them struggled. Last year some of them didn't even know where their next meal was coming from, which is just crazy. But I just think at some point in time, parents has to hold their kids accountable. I think that's why the world is where we are today, because I don't think we hold one another accountable, and I think that's a problem.
Accountability is big.
Yeah,
I agree. I agree.
it's big. I mean, and I just like, what's crazy is I had a parent. Not gonna can't really talk about the subject because if they ever get a hold of this video, they're gonna know it's them. But I saw a long message that they sent to a teacher, right, over their kid, right, and or whatnot. And I get copied on a lot of messages with parents and teacher and stuff like that. But it kind of talked about the kid um, was failing in class, right, and he can't seem to pass the class, right? And when I was reading the email, and it was a long one, it wasn't a small one. The email was predominantly giving every excuse for their kid, right, on
Yeah,
why they're
yeah.
not passing, right? And I thought, I thought about it for a minute, and I was like, instead of saying, my kid effed up, what does he need to do to be in your classroom? Does he need to be there before school, after school? What's needed? You know, it was more of, my kid was sick. My kid had this. Here's some history on my kid, right? Where I'm sitting there thinking in my head, you had 4 months before grades come out to have these conversations. And we wait all the way to its grading time for you to have that conversation or for you to send an email. That's what was going through my mind, right? And,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
think, and that's what I'm like, fuck, man, some of these parents, bro, like, like, they got to, I probably dropped the F bomb, then I probably shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, you did. You did.
But, but some of these kids gotta, some of these parents gotta, they gotta hold their kids accountable, right? At the end of the day, you should always be on top of your kids' grades, right? If
Well, here's the
they
first.
fail,
Here's the
but
first thing is they probably didn't have that experience before. Because when we came in, we had to change the culture
yeah,
and change a lot of things up and go and be extra hard on these kids because they didn't understand what working to become better was like. And so we had to put them in that position. So that's how it is, and it's having to change, and them not being able to adjust right away. Not only hard for the kids, but hard for the parents too.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess I could look at it like that. I mean, but again, when you come from, I don't know. It's definitely been a interesting go. You know, when you come from, you came from a school that was super wealthy, right? And then I come from a school that was wealth, and the kids grades was never a problem, right? You know what I mean? Like kids got in, they did what they needed to do. You know, they were always showing up for workouts. They were always lifting weights, right? And it was never a problem, right? And all of a sudden, um, you know, I don't know. I always tell my wife that you know God put me there to try and change some kids up, because man, it's definitely has not been easy, been challenging, but it's been crazy.
Yeah, definitely crazy.
Uh,
That's for sure.
understand Marcus got an echo chat. We'll make sure we get it fixed next week. He's working on it as we speak. But we'll appreciate that response on how he's gonna fix it. We'll make sure
it's going live. So we'll figure out for the next time around.
it's day one. We'll get it resolved. Marcus, another thing you talked about was AAU.
What about it?
We the pricing
Oh,
of
the
AAU.
fights.
Let's talk about the pricing of AAU and parents, bro.
I thought the fights and stuff that'd be happening.
No, bro. The prices, man. I remember we was in LA last year. Crazy story. $60 a day to park your vehicle.
Oh yeah.
$60 a day to park your vehicle.
I just start
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Luckily, we're coaches, right? And you still got to pay for parking. But then it's another $40 a day to get in. To get into a game.
Yeah. My parents wouldn't make it.
I mean, is that not crazy?
Ain't going.
Man, my parents would have slapped the SHIT out of me, bro. Like,
no, would have been like, is this on video? Can send this to me? I ain't gonna be able to make it.
I was watching a TikTok video when the parent was like getting ready for AAU basketball, and then they just had their check. It's like $1,000 in just entry fee per season.
Yeah, all these travel for all these sports are getting way more expensive.
It's I don't know. Hey, and nothing's changing. That's the crazy thing. Officials aren't getting better. Yeah, you know, I get confused. Like the prices are going up. But the basketball hoop ain't changed. The court's still the same.
Yeah. Some of these ain't even got ACs.
Yeah, I mean, had the one guy last year, right? Pass out.
Yeah.
In mid game, right? They had to call the paramedics, and I don't think he made it. So yeah, you know that was. Yeah, but it's just crazy the price.
A lot of money to be sitting there watching basketball games, sweating. And you ain't even paying.
Or coaching
you
while
you're watching. Shoot. Yeah.
I love
you
being
about 5 or 10 pounds of some of them games.
I love being in the gym though, man. There's nothing better than being in the gym. I mean, those guys on the chat that don't know me, I love the basketball gym. That's my home away from home.
I love the gym and my garage. This is why I never leave it.
We all know you love your garage, Mark. Well, everybody that knows you know you love your garage. And I love the background you rolling with today.
Yeah, with my skateboard up on the wall. Yeah. I don't think I'll be skateboarding anytime soon.
Say, you ain't never rode a skateboard in your life.
Oh, I did. I used to have a Nash one. It glue in the dirt. It had Jason and Freddy Krueger on the bottom.
Nah. Did you really? Hey, we got to get you an on the air sign. You looking back? So
Man,
let me guess. Wifey walks in.
They know on the air.
Oh, the whole crew walked in while you on the air.
That's why I get this background up.
See? Yeah. Yep.
Yep. I got like this. Stay up there.
I don't know, man. This basketball stuff. Sometimes parents are just back to that topic. Parents are just crazy, bro.
What's the craziest? What's the craziest parent story growing up? You got from growing up? I got one, but it's about my own mom.
Man, don't be snitching on your mom. Man, I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I was in a gym. I don't remember. I think I may have been 16 or 17. I was in an AAU tournament, and we had a parent that stood up and grabbed the chair and threw it at the official. I'll never forget that.
Bobby knighted somebody.
It was an all out brawl. Like it had to be. I mean, that official must have had family there because it was pretty crazy. I think that's probably the craziest thing and I was like 15, 16, and it sucks because when you're 15, 16, especially with me, right? I just turned 41. Gosh, I'm getting old. We didn't have cell phones to record that shit or that stuff, right? So with us not having cell phones to record it, right? Like it kind of sucked because now all of a sudden you're living off memories versus saying let's run that tape back, right? But I'll never forget it, bro. We were in a gym and literally the ref just kept making a bad call on the other team, and that parent got up.
In your pajamas too.
First, the parent was on the other side, right? Like first, they was on the other side. Then you just saw him creep against the wall and they fussing at the official. And the official was like, "You can leave the gym" or something like that. That parent got that chair and threw it right out. Next level stuff, bro.
Dang. Just ruin up my mood. I was about to talk about something.
You was about to talk about your mama.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Story. I got your back.
So I don't even know what grade I was in. I want to say like fifth or something. We were at a tournament. My mom's yelling in the stands or something. You better leave my baby alone. Put your hands up my baby. I'm out there. Okay, I'm good. Game going. She gets up. I don't know what happened. Somebody spilled something on the ground or something. As she was getting ejected, she slipped and broke her arm.
Shut up.
She did. And I was sitting there like, your mom's got to go. I was like, what? In the middle of the game. So they took me. I ain't go.
So wait. She got ejected and broke her arm?
Yep.
That's a bad day, bro.
It was a bad day.
That's a bad day.
Yeah.
Dang. That's a bad day.
My mom was the loudest person you ever hear in a game.
Yeah, that's fine.
This is why I'm loud.
Yeah, that was my T-Vine, bro. She was at every game. And man, let me tell you, don't let nobody push me wrong.
Other parents. Is your mom coming in the game? Weed her. Need somebody to yell at these refs.
So here's the more important part, right? Like when she
call my mom. Somebody yell at the ref.
Marcus, here's the most important part. When she broke her arm, did you?
She was still mad.
Did you stay at the game or did you go with her?
I told you I stayed. I had to finish the game.
Hey,
my coach got me right.
That's a bad day. Right, look, the chat just said that's a bad day. That's jacked.
Sorry, Mom. I love you.
I gotta agree with the chat on that one. That's cold hearted. So you had no heart. You was just like, Mom, I gotta keep playing.
No, she was already getting ejected. I can leave when she gets ejected. I'm on the course still. We gotta win this game.
That's cold hearted, bro.
No, it's called heart.
No, that's not called no heart, man. That's messed up.
My mom was good. I got her some hours. Help her out with all the chores.
That's messed up, bro.
I'm the good son. Yeah, I said it, bro.
Man, I don't know. I'm still thinking about that. I don't know what my mom would have said if I would have went first. Man. Hey, the chat said, did your team at least win?
Yeah, we got the dub.
Y'all got the dub? Oh man, that's messed up. She got to relive that if she listening to this. Man,
shoot. I'm gonna tell you this story though. First time I ever got ejected from a basketball game. I was coaching my little brother's team.
Oh, so you've been ejected before?
Oh yeah, bro.
Oh, so
It started at a young age. I was what? He was 26. No. I was 22. He was like 12. I remember it was at Fowler Middle School. We was over there playing a game. I was yelling at the ref. I'm like, man, come on. Dude had to. I think I played him. High school, so I was already extra mad. Like, come on, man, give me this bad call. And he kept going at it. Then this time I should because I was actually cussing his ass out. I can say ass, right?
yeah,
All right.
Okay.
So the ref like, what? You need to sit down. Fuck that. I ain't sitting. He's like, you get out of here. I said, I can't because ain't no coach this team. He said, you guys got to forfeit. I was like, so I had to add some random parent that didn't even want to coach. I was like, you got to finish this game out. I think it was his friends' dads. He was like, I guess I'll finish coaching. So he ended up coaching. Because of that, you can't coach that game. Coach the next game. Well, that's when I found out you can't coach the next game. So I couldn't even do the practice. I was like, this is messed up.
At least they let you practice now.
Yeah. Back then, no. But this was ball. This wasn't even know. It was TV.
I mean, the technical fouls I've gotten, never been kicked out of a real game. I've been kicked out of some. But I got a technical foul last year for walking across the baseline. For going too slow, bro.
Where were you at?
And it wasn't even a game I was coaching.
Well, high school.
And now I got to relive it this week because we go to Seaside and play. But literally, I was just walking across the baseline. It wasn't even a game I was. How are you gonna tee somebody up that ain't even playing, that ain't even coaching the game?
First of all, how do you? What is a technical foul when they say you're being too animated?
That was a good technical last year. That was a funny one actually. Like I've never seen a animation technical foul, but man, only in Oregon.
Please do not coach any kind of animation.
Yeah, you can't be passionate about your job, bro. I guess you're fired.
Technicals like me.
Oh man.
For telling people the rules. Dang.
What
we got? 13 minutes?
Wow. Super Bowls next week. Who you got?
See. Let me rewind here. 2 years ago, I had always been right with my guys making it to the Super Bowl. They decided to pick a team this year. The Lions. And they decided to not make it to the Super Bowl this year. So I'm gonna have to go with the three-peat from Mahomes and Travis Kelce.
There's
and that girl that's worth $1 million.
So you think they're gonna three-peat it?
That's the best story.
Ooh. It is gonna be.
And plus, I'm out the NFC. I don't want Philly to win.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Well, everybody know I'm a Falcons fan, or if you don't.
How do they know that? You never said that.
Chat. If you don't know, background, Marcus. If you don't know, I'm a diehard Falcons fan, and I'm thinking about trading them in this year. A lot of years of losing. But yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah.
Ever losing.
Thinking about not being a fan. But then August will come, and I'm back on the Falcons bandwagon. So, we'll see. But I don't know. I don't care who wins next year. Next week.
Next week.
Yeah. Typically, once my team's out, I don't care who wins. I just hope my friends' teams don't win.
So that means you don't want the Chiefs to win.
You know what? I'm all for my guy Mike. My guy Mike is
He's had some pretty good birthdays.
He's had some pretty good time. He loves them Chiefs Kingdom. I don't know where the hell that came from, but he just he loves the Chiefs, man. So I'm rooting for him because I don't want to see anybody um, mad laughing at him because they're gonna probably be laughing at him more than anything. And he gonna
how can we laugh? They still made it.
He gonna sit there with that little blanket face, wondering, right? So yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm rooting for him though. We'll see. I don't want the Eagles to win. That's for sure.
What do you want to tie?
You know what? I would
Can they tie Super Bowl?
That's a great question. I don't think they
can.
I
don't think so.
I think they keep going in 10 minutes.
That's the only game that can't.
But I would love to see that though. I would love to see them going to overtime. The 10 minutes goes out, no one scored. Another 10 minutes go out, no one scored. Just to see what the NFL gonna do. Then they're gonna start kicking field goals. Who make the longest fucking field goal? That'd be awesome.
Speaking of field goals. Tucker. I heard he had stuff going on with my guy from Cleveland.
Man.
A lot of masseuse.
Oh yeah. I saw that. There's been a lot of stuff in the
I was about to ask the same thing. What is going on at these massage parlors?
And the third massage parlor done came out on them. I don't know. Shit, man. I don't know. But the third one came out on them. First it was Deshaun Watson, now it's Tucker. I said, no, not Tucker. Is that why he wasn't kicking well?
That's what they try to say. Stephen A. said he knew it was coming down the pipeline. So that's why he was playing so bad.
That's a tough one, bro. That is, I mean, man. That's why you always go get a massage with somebody else.
What?
Then they can't say
who have you gone and got massages?
You got to do a couples massage, bro. I went and got a couples massage with my wife before.
That's not the same person you go get a massage with every time.
No.
Okay.
I go to Ming Lee. I do. Ming Lee works out my back.
That's not her name.
That is her name. But she told me to call her.
Man.
So yeah. But yeah, man. That's a tough one, bro. I don't know.
Mine comes to my house. It's the best.
That's a tough one. Did you see the Pro Bowl today, Marcus?
No. I don't watch flag football. Actually, I watched the girls flag football.
I watched the tug of war.
I can't coach it.
I watched the tug of war. That was pretty dope.
They had a tug of war.
Yeah, mid game.
For the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, right. They did it between the third and fourth quarter, man.
And they upset about the All-Star game. They might as well just go ahead and cancel the Pro Bowl.
They shouldn't do any games, bro. If they're gonna do anything, just do like the skills competition. That's all we care about. Like you remember back in the day they used to have a quarterback competition and stuff, right? Where you're hitting darts and dots and stuff like that and throwing the feathers. Like that used to be the jump. I mean, they just need to bring that stuff back, man. Just screw the game. Don't worry about the game. I mean, I don't know how a flag football game could be 76-63, but man,
because they're NFL players.
Ain't nobody playing no defense.
It's just like the All-Star game for basketball.
Yeah. I don't get the purpose of the NBA All-Star game. I'm confused on that.
That's coming up. That's next weekend. That's next weekend. That's weekend for the next. Weekend for the next.
Yep.
Down in the Bay Area. Wait, let me rewind.
Yeah, San Francisco.
I like it down there. It's just too expensive.
All right, it's 8:15. We are at our hour, people.
We are. Dang.
We're gonna do this every Sunday, by the way.
My clock
continue to join us. We're only gonna get better. Continue to tell your friends about us. That's gonna be again. We're only gonna get better. Before we go, Chat. Let's all take a shot together. Everybody, if you're at your house, grab your little shot glass. Man, he ain't waste no time. Grab your little shot glass. Grab your favorite shot. Um, and cheers, cheers,
So what's
cheers to our
sponsors?
first one. Hold on.
No.
Well, it's like the two things. Yes, I was having me some pure white Hennessy. I saw that in the chat.
Who has some?
That's one of my favorite drinks. But right now,
that is one of my favorites.
That's one of my favorites, pure white. But right now, I am gonna have me some. Good old,
that was a gift I gave you.
Good old shot of Goose. Drink sponsor.
Not sponsored by Goose.
We are sponsored by no one. We are waiting for that first sponsor.
Apply to premier events. Real basketball.
Hey guys, cheers to episode 1. We appreciate you guys staying on. We appreciate the comments in the chat. Enjoy your night.
Woohoo. Finish one.
We stopped, baby. We stopped. We good.
Oh wow.
We stopped.